Do what you gotta do.
No.
I'd like to know what's going on in my own damn city.
We would have notified you, sir.
We would have?
Yeah.
Well,
It ain't not. No, it ain't because of me, man. I got nothing to do with that. Sarge, I got nothing to do with that in there. It ain't my goddamn call. It's between the sheriff and the guy that works over there.
Ever seen a cop lose control on the job? Well, you're about to see just that. On November 19th, 2021, Sunrise Police were trying to arrest a suspect for a violent felony.
James, you play with the wrong motherfucker. You gonna mace me, mace me. Look at that motherfucker. You wanna play games? You never get disrespectful with my
Instead of de-escalating the situation, Sergeant Christopher Pugliese stepped in with pepper spray in hand, ready to make things worse. He started yelling at the suspect, which agitated the suspect even more.
Watch your head getting into the car.
Ah, miss, can you stop pulling the cup?
Just get in the car and you'll be fine.
Get in the car. Get in the car.
Pulling the cup on my wrist. I
Once
can't
you get in the
move.
car, she'll let go.
So watch you steady pulling.
So just get in the car.
She's gonna break my wrist.
All right, just get in the car.
Can y'all just tell her to stop?
Okay, get in the car. That's
Get
it.
in the car.
Just get in the car.
All right, I'm getting in.
Get your feet in.
Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You want to play games? You play with the wrong mother.
What you gotta do, man? You gonna mace me, mace me.
Look at me, mother. You want to play games? You ever get disrespectful with my officers? I will remove your soul from your body.
But this sergeant's power trip took things to a whole new level. What he did next wasn't just unethical, it was downright unlawful. He attacked a female cop.
Soul from your fucking body.
Do what you gotta do.
No. Just let it be.
I don't understand that.
We clear?
Yes, sir.
And I'll see you in about 5 minutes.
But this sergeant wasn't let off the hook without consequences. He was charged with battery on a fellow officer, assault on an officer, assault on a civilian, and tampering with evidence. Police even tried to delete messages where he threatened fellow officers, and even attempted to wipe his phone clean to cover his tracks. But this sergeant wasn't the only cop who let his ego get in the way of doing his job.
You can get the fuck out of my face. I don't give a fuck who you are.
On the 30th of January 2024, a Lexington police officer spotted a car speeding at 85 miles per hour in a 55 mile per hour zone. No sirens, no lights, just a car going way over the limit. Little did the officer know, the driver was Sheriff Chris Amison.
Are you sure? I'm going to SWAT call out.
Okay, so just could you do an 85 and a 55?
I was going.
Going where?
Call out.
Where we going?
SWAT call out right over here.
I didn't know we had one.
We have an armed guy barricaded in the house. Used to be a police officer. And
Where at?
right down here on.
Here in Lexington?
Yeah.
We have an armed person we don't know about. All right, I'll call our chief and let him know.
The real shock for the officer came when he discovered that a SWAT operation was already underway, a fact that neither he nor his chief, Ronnie Johnson, knew about. Once informed, Chief Johnson immediately rushed to the scene, where Sheriff Amison was already responding to the incident. When Chief Johnson arrived, things got tense fast. The chief was visibly frustrated, not only with the situation, but with the fact that such a major operation was happening in his city without his knowledge.
What's going on? Where's Captain Tom? Captain Hawk.
Yeah.
Where's Command?
Excuse me, sir.
What's going on?
we realized that I'd like to know what's going on in my own damn city.
We would have notified you, sir.
We would have?
Yeah.
Well, hold on.
I've been down there at the PD all fucking day.
According to the call, it says Lexington was notified, they refused to respond because of our call.
Okay, I don't know who the fuck said that.
First of all, sir, I know you're the chief. You're not going to talk to me like that. I'm just telling you what the call says.
I don't appreciate all of this going on and nobody notified me a damn thing about it.
Okay.
And just when you thought things couldn't get worse, the Cleveland County Sheriff, one of his deputies, and a Lexington officer found themselves in a heated confrontation.
Sir, I am too. You're not going to talk about chief like that, sir. That's not going to happen.
You can get the fuck out of my face. I don't give a fuck who you are. Okay? This is my county, too.
Back up, man. Back up. You don't.
Our ass. He just said, what the fuck's going on?
This is
I was
going to be good.
according to the call,
You need to stop.
Lexington PD was notified.
Chill out, back up, everything's going to be okay. But you need to back up.
I get it that your chief is riled up, dude.
Negative.
But this right here ain't what
We're not going to be disrespectful here. Okay? Sheriff, you need to back up out of my face, sir. You have no authority.
You're not gonna fucking tell me what to do, motherfucker. You're not gonna get in my sheriff's face.
you want to do that?
Just like you told me, motherfucker.
Get your hands off me, man. Back up, John.
Hey, pull him back.
No, he
He's
just
in the
came up to
sheriff's
my
face.
face and said the same
He's
shit.
getting ready to go to jail.
Stop.
He's getting ready to go to jail.
Stop.
Both of you need to back off. This is our operation for Sumter County. Understand?
Oh yeah, perfectly fucking clear.
Go 10-8.
Perfectly clear.
The chief and the Lexington officer eventually walked their separate ways. But clearly, this was a full-blown territorial dispute, and if you thought that was intense, wait until you hear about the next case. On October 18th, 2020, Officer Jonathan Scott stopped a red 2014 Jeep SUV driven by Sergeant Morgan Wysocki of the Leon County Sheriff's Office, suspecting DUI. Officer Scott saw the Jeep, already stopped in the left turn lane on Centerville Reed, make an abrupt left turn instead of waiting for the green arrow. He then initiated the stop and asked for Wysocki's license. Right from the start, Wysocki's speech is quite visibly slurred, which means, yes, you guessed it, he was under the influence.
Hey, your license?
Yeah.
Right there, sir.
My bag, it's gonna have a 0 in it.
0? Oh, okay.
Wysocki tried to avoid the stop by flashing his badge instead of showing his license. That didn't work.
Is it, and you said the 0's in the bag?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, where is it in the bag?
Check it, man.
Just asking, where is it? Don't go in there. Is it in this pocket? All right.
In the bag.
Okay, all right. All right, cool. All right, just grab your wallet for me. Just grab the wallet. You good?
Yeah.
Let's take the license out.
I'll take it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Can you take your license out for me? All right, just sit tight for a second.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Officer Scott could smell alcohol on his breath, and his eyes were red. At that point, he was certain this was a DUI, so given the close relationship between the TPD and the Leon County Sheriff's Office, he decided to hand the investigation off to the Florida Highway Patrol to avoid any conflicts.
Okay, so pretty much right there at Centerville, Capital Circle, he was sitting at the left turn signal. I guess it was taking too long on red, and he just went through it. Okay. So that's what I put him over for. Make a left turn on the red. And I got to tell you, obviously, facial those slurs, smell alcohol on his breath and everything, stuff like that. It's all good. Yeah.
Wysocki's girlfriend then had the nerve to walk up and tell us to hurry up because they were running late. Not long after, Wysocki did the same, approaching us and asking the same thing.
Actually, not yet.
Okay, well hurry up.
You gotta take your time. This is a traffic stop, all right?
So what are we doing now?
Yes, sir.
What are we doing?
FHP's coming to talk to you, and then go from there.
FHP is?
Yes, sir.
Their attitude made it clear this was the first time they'd been held accountable. They weren't used to waiting. Because if that doesn't convince you, there's also the fact that Wysocki refused to get out of his car when he was asked to do so.
No. I need you to come outside the car.
No.
I need you to come outside the car. Come talk to me. Okay, all right, well, fine. You can stay here. I just want to see I'll explain to you what's going on. I suspect that you are driving under the influence tonight.
To top it off, he got up and urinated on his car's panel and got some more charges. Officer Scott, recording everything on his body cam, immediately filled in Trooper Anthony Moschetto from the Florida Highway Patrol when he arrived.
I go there, ask for identification, provide me ID, and then he also identified himself as a nigga sergeant of the Leon County Sheriff's Department.
Is he?
Yes.
Okay.
So, I noticed he has strong alcohol on his breath, he has slurred speech, and he has bloodshot going through the eyes. So that's what it came.
Do you have a supervisor on the scene?
Yeah, my sergeant's up there. He's right there. And he does have a 0 in the back of the car in the backpack.
I got you.
Machado wasn't backing down. He was set on handling this by the book, despite Wysoki's attempts to use his sergeant status to avoid trouble. Like he would with any other driver, Machado asked Wysoki to take a field sobriety test to confirm he wasn't drunk. Wysoki refused, and it didn't take long to see how uncooperative and rude Wysoki was. With no other option, Machado had to cuff him and take him to the station.
No. Stop. Sir, come back over here for a second. Okay? You see? Yes, that's it. I'll go now. No, but you're also... boots on. No, but you're going to go through the walk stand. I'm wearing boots. Yeah, you are. You just staggered just over the curb. What I want to do is I don't want to do anything. But what I want you to do is think about the position of what you need. Okay? I got called out here. I got called out. Okay? And since I've talked to you, I understand. Stand back over here. I want you to do one more time. Stand back over here. So you're on the rest of the time. Turn around for change behind your back. Okay. They're gonna do it, man. They're gonna do it. We'll go on cross.
Wysoki wasn't let off the hook. He was found guilty and sentenced to 12 months probation, 50 hours of community service, a DUI Level 1 course, a 6-month license suspension, a victim awareness program, 30 days of vehicle immobilization, court costs, fines, and the usual probation conditions. If you thought Wysoki's entitlement was bad, just wait. The next case was a mess. So much so, you'd need a whole voiceover to cover it all. On July 16th, 2024, around 8:30 p.m., things went down. It all started when the sheriff's office refused to process prisoners brought in by Columbus police during a weekend crime suppression operation that was coordinated with the Georgia State Patrol. The sheriff had concerns about the overcrowded jail and did not want to take in any more prisoners. The sheriff's office had told the jail to prioritize bookings, first for the sheriff's deputies, second for state patrol officers, and last for Columbus police officers. And things got heated when a sheriff's deputy bypassed the line to book a suspect, cutting in front of the officers who had been waiting. Then, just after 9 p.m., Deputy Blaine Adkins arrived. He cut to the front of the line at the booking area, where Police Corporal Christopher Snipes and other officers were still waiting.
Hey, Snipes, they're still denying us. So they got one in there, and he still won't. Oh, God bless America. They won't let us in.
They won't let y'all in. They won't let me in.
Ain't that right?
No, you go in there before us, I'm gonna raise hell.
Deputy Blaine Adkins then confronted Snipes.
Watch this.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna file a complaint, a legitimate complaint.
That's a mean bun. Go at home.
That is the most unprofessional thing I've ever seen in my life.
Hey.
What do you think? How my legs so bad?
That's when Lieutenant Donald Nestor stepped in and told Snipes not to escalate things while he allowed Adkins to move ahead.
Oh, don't yell it. Don't start yelling. Hey, come on.
All right, I'm gonna file a complaint.
That's fine.
Nestor then had some words for the officers.
That's fine. Good. How are you? Tell y'all have directives. I have directives. Sheriff says ain't nobody coming in. Only 5 at a time. SO and GSP has priority.
So, SO has priority,
And
even
GSP
though...
and you guys. I mean, this is beyond my control. I don't have anything, so don't yell at me. All right. As soon as that last one gets cleared, I'm going to bring in 5.
Hey, yeah, unless another SO unit shows up.
This is not my decision.
Frustrated, Snipes vented his frustrations out loud.
Because I'm about to have a stroke.
Guess what? You want to walk?
This is a failure of justice.
You can also hear Officer Colby Sonder complaining while on the phone.
And the jail does not like us, so we have 5 people sitting here outside waiting. It's wonderful. The sheriff is very pissed with us, okay? And he runs the jail, so.
About an hour later, when Adkins came out, he found Police Corporal Andrew Fairbanks' patrol car blocking him in. Adkins asked Fairbanks to move, but Sergeant Vincent Lockhart, Fairbanks' supervisor, told him not to.
Them goddamn supervisors can.
I understand. I get that.
So I can get the out the way. All right, so I got a call to go to. I can't go to the car because y'all want to play stupid ass childish game. It ain't because of me, man. I got nothing to do with that. Sarge, I got nothing to do with that in there. It ain't my goddamn car. It's between the sheriff and the guy that works over there. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Move the goddamn car, or I'm gonna move the myself.
Go move it. How you gonna move it? Move it.
Move the goddamn car, man.
Moving the car.
Why? Huh?
He's in that part.
Y'all acting like a bunch of goddamn kids, man.
After this, Deputy Adkins stormed off. Then, Police Corporal Alex Jashinsky can be seen walking back to his car, yelling as he went.
I'm gonna go get my stuff because this is getting stupid. I'm not gonna be de-armed outside of the jail.
At this point, Jashinsky grabs his weapon and heads back. Now, this may not be making a whole lot of sense right now, so let's pause and provide some background. Well, you see, Sheriff Greg Countryman had already warned about overcrowding at the jail long before this operation even started. On July 3rd, he put out a release about it. The very next day, he forwarded that release to the mayor and the city manager. Countryman also explained that the change in the jail's booking procedures was something he'd put in place while he was out recovering from knee surgery. Under normal conditions, the jail booking process on 6th Avenue and 10th Street should take about 20 to 30 minutes. Officers drive through a gate off 6th Avenue, park in the open Sally Port, and then bring the suspect and the paperwork inside. Once they're in, corrections officers handle the rest, identifying, fingerprinting, checking charges, setting a court date, and taking any necessary medical info. While this is happening, officers stand along the wall waiting for the booking process to finish. That's what they call it, on the wall. Once the jail accepts the suspect, they take over responsibility for the inmate's well-being. But until that happens, the officer making the arrest is still responsible for their safety. On July 15th, the first night of the crime suppression detail, the jail caused a backlog. Officers had to wait for hours, some from 3 a.m. until 6 a.m. to book their prisoners. On July 16th, Adkins cut in line again, only to find himself blocked in, which meant trouble. But let's focus on the moment. Deputy Adkins can be seen yelling at officers outside the jail after realizing his patrol car was stuck in the Sally Port.
You need to get up here. Somebody get this goddamn car so I can get out. They want to play games because y'all ain't letting them in, so they don't want to let me out. I hope I don't see you get your ass whooped on the street because I'm going to drive the by. And you can tell your goddamn supervisor and everybody else I sit there. Yeah. Do it. Honestly, you're in the car because I got a goddamn car to go to. And you don't want to move the goddamn car. Huh? Yeah. Don't stop for me. Don't stop for me.
Nestor went over to where Fairbanks' car was blocking Adkins and was caught on a phone call with Deputy Police Chief Ronald Hastings.
I don't know, but I'm probably gonna quit. This is so stupid, dude.
Back it up so we don't have to bring his ass.
Listen, man, I'm only doing what my supervisor told me. I understand. This is ridiculous, and I hate that I'm dealing with this shit. But you're gonna have to talk to the sergeant over there.
No, I'll be talking to the chief. Hey, Chief, I'm sorry. We got a situation over here. We got CPD won't let our guys out, and they're about to go to blows. I'm asking your CPD officer to back up his car, and he's saying that his supervisor told him not to let him.
And again, no one on our side is threatening.
We're having a tit for tat over here.
Nestor passed the phone to Fairbanks.
Hold on. Roll down your window. Here you go. Talk to your chief, please.
At 10:13 p.m., a 911 call about an active burglary came through over the police radio.
I know most of us are kind of at a standstill. Do I have anybody on Forest Road reference to 7511?
Hey, Sarge, we got it.
We're all standing on the wall at the jail.
Who car is here?
A sheriff's sergeant walked up to Fairbanks' car and demanded to know who his supervisor was. Nestor stepped in and called him away.
Hey, move your car, bro.
Fantastic.
All right, well, I don't get who your sergeant is.
Hey, he's with the chief.
Okay.
Sorry, he's with the chief. He's with the chief. Sorry.
What's your name?
Got there and started rolling up. They shut it right before I got there.
Give him a second. Give him a second. I hear you.
Fairbanks tried to move his car once he got off the phone, but Lockhart stopped him again. Frustrated, Fairbanks left the keys in the vehicle and walked off.
Back it up. All right.
Hey, Fairbanks, no. You stay right there, man.
Hey, sorry.
Multiple deputies and corrections officers came out of the jail. They stood behind Nestor while police officers faced them, about 8 to 10 on each side. Nestor told his team to head back inside.
This ain't respectful.
Hey, they got my guy locked in. What I got to do with this shit? Like,
I don't want to fight. Everybody in.
Captain Touchberry showed up at the jail and asked what charges the suspects were facing, all felonies, and told officers to put them back in their patrol cars.
I'm transporting.
Possession Schedule 2, obstruction, and drug-related objects.
So far, it's all felons. All right. Get in your car, pull your people outside the gate.
One of the prisoners even started complaining as he was driven off.
This is sad, man. They doing this shit.
Watch your legs, okay?
2 hours later, the standoff ended. Police moved the suspects to 6th Avenue and released them with court summons, despite the felony charges. After the incident, both Sheriff Countryman and Police Chief Blackman said that the situation had been exaggerated and didn't affect their working relationship. They also said that it wouldn't impact future cooperation, with plans to better manage joint operations in jail capacity. Want to see more? Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know what you think in the comments. You won't want to miss what happens next.